Alright guys, so we are on the second day of the park. I did want to split this up into 2 separate videos, so we did spend most of our time. We spent yesterday at Islands of Adventure, and today we're going to be spending it in Universal Studios side. So with that being said, we did take the train. Yesterday we did get over here. We only got on 1 ride, and that was due to the fact that it started raining. It was pouring really bad. So we ended up leaving to the hotel, and now we're going to go to Krusty Land. We want to start out on this side over here and work our way down. I believe the Jimmy Fallon ride's at 40 minutes, and the Minion ride's at about 40 minutes as well. So Krusty is at 25 minutes, and that's a pretty fun ride. So we're gonna go ahead and start there and work our way across. And as we start crossing the bridge, we start to see what is peeking out is of Krusty Land. As you can see, there's also the Men in Black area, as well as the Coca-Cola little store. Kind of saw just a lot of Coke products in there. I think it's very interesting, the design of the Krusty's head with the eyes moving, just very inviting. I really like the atmosphere of it and the setting of it. I grew up watching The Simpsons, even though I probably shouldn't because I was a child, and it's probably corrupted to the person who I am today. But it does look amazing and looks so awesome to see what it looks like from the outside. So it kind of gives you something to look at while you're waiting in the queues. Alright guys, so we did just get off of Krusty Land ride. Now we're going to head over to the Mummy. Let's get to the second ride with the lowest wait time, which I believe was 25 minutes. Jimmy Fallon is at 45. I think Minions is also again at 45 still. So we're just going to go hit the Mummy. We're just trying to hit as many rides as we can today, especially on this side of the park. And it's honestly really cool seeing all this stuff here. So we have like the Quickie Mart out here, as well as Moe's Tavern and Cletus's Chicken Shack. And it looks so great. Just kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of what it would be like to be in Springfield, as well as Krusty Burger. And I've had Krusty Burger before, and honestly I think it's pretty great. If you guys would like me to try, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And this car is looking a little gray, so I definitely think that it is gonna rain. Hopefully it doesn't cut our trip too short. I know I said it was gonna rain for a little bit, but it shouldn't be the whole day, so hopefully we're still okay. We also had this cool car pull up, and I'm not sure exactly what it was for, but I'm pretty sure it must have been for something for Halloween Horror Nights, as that has just started, I believe, a couple of days prior. So maybe 2 or 3 days prior, maybe even the day before. Alright guys, so we just got off the Mummy, and one of the Egyptian guys, I don't know what to call him. Cancel me, whatever. So I had to take a picture of one of them, as you can see here. And now we're gonna go ahead and head off to the Jimmy Fallon ride. I believe it's a 10-minute wait. You know, this is like a 4D experience, and it's like a kind of like if you've ever been on like the Shrek ride back when you used to have it here at Universal, kind of like a group audience kind of group, and it's 4D experience. So you put on glasses, and honestly, it's honestly a lot more fun than what you would think it would be. And I think it's kind of underrated, to be honest with you. I remember a lot of hate came out when it first came out, but let's go. As soon as you enter the building, you start seeing all the little memoirs I have of just all the other people that used to be part of the Tonight Show, and you know, it shows all the old ones from the past. So it shows all the hosts, and there's different paintings all over the walls, and it's kind of inviting. It gives that Hollywood vibe, so kind of gives you an idea of what it would be like if you were on the actual set. There are some lights up here that you're seeing that are showing orange right now, and as your group is chosen or it's your turn, they will be changing color to let you know that it is ready for you to get on the show. Alright guys, so we got rained out, so we just got off the Jimmy Fallon ride, and now we are getting on the Minions Blaster ride. It's more so you grab a gun and you start shooting. And I'm not gonna lie guys, this is one of those rides where honestly people just kind of use to get out of the rain. The set to going inside, it all looks amazing. So you have the bike here and some of the weapons that, you know, that other villains use for Villain Con, and it looks great. But the ride itself is just very underwhelming. You can use your phone to download the Universal app, and then you can do challenges, and you basically just shoot at a big screen. It's kind of like the Men in Black
ride, and everyone knows that the Men in Black ride is just known for its AC, and nobody really goes outside of it for that. Of course, if it's your first time, you'll probably go and experience it, but I think they fell short when it came to the actual ride. But I'm always going to enjoy seeing everything and all the weapons and all the villains before getting on the ride.
Alright, so we just got off the Minion Blaster ride. I lied, I don't like the ride. It's just a blaster game. You just kind of just step on a platform, you grab a gun, and if you have the app, you can download the app, and you can do like some missions. But the interior, as you can see, it looks great. It's beautiful. But the ride itself is just a little underwhelming. We just kind of did it just to beat the rain, to stay inside for a little bit, and it does look it has cleared up a little bit. So it is not raining anymore. But now we're looking at to see what ride has another load time, so we can go ahead and hop on that. It is currently 1:35, so it's still pretty early in the day. So now we are going to get onto the Minion Mayhem ride. I've ridden this once. It's actually pretty fun. All right, so change of plans. The Minions ride was delayed. We sat there for a good maybe probably about 30 minutes total, I want to say, and then it was delayed. So we're just gonna go ahead now and go to Ride Rockit. It is a 15-minute wait, so we're gonna try and see if we can get on.
And this ride honestly has changed a lot. When the ride first came out, there was many different songs, but I don't know if it's due to licensing. A lot of the songs have changed on there, as well as this used to be one of the best roller coasters, but now half of the time you'll probably find it being on delay. This ride does go on delay very often. I'm not sure exactly as to why, but will be down for delay at least once while you are at the park.
Alright guys, so we did just get off of Ride Rockit. We sat all the way in the back, and I'm not sure if being all the way in the back makes any much of a difference, but I feel like a lot more pressure in my chest. I don't know. I feel like it was a little bit more crazy being all the way in the back. Definitely a lot of fun. It's not the fastest, but I think it has like the most, I want to say, twists and turns maybe. Maybe it is. But yeah, definitely one of our favorite rides. The only problem is that it's always delayed. Anytime you try to ride it, there's always a delay. Like 90% of the time, there's a delay on them. I think today they've already had like 2 or 3 delays. Yeah, that initial drop down is kind of crazy, as we'll see here. And we are now going to get on the Transformers ride. It is a 4D ride, and it's about a 25-minute wait right now. This is the only ride we were able to go on yesterday. So you'll see some footage of me walking through the thing from yesterday. So if I am in different clothing, you know why. But it is a really cool ride. I'd say it's definitely one of the better 4D rides. And I would say it's one of the better 4D rides. At first I didn't like it, but after the second or third time I've been on it, I'd say it's definitely probably one of my favorite 4D rides that they have.
And that right there does look like the Bolt of Grand Sex from Elden Ring, but the interior does make you feel like you are in a secret lab. And there also are these buttons here that you can fidget with while you wait for the ride, and if you're like me, you're gonna go ahead and twist every button anyway.
Alright, so we did just get off of the Transformer ride. If I can put up any footage of what Universal has, kind of give you a little bit of an idea, at least kind of show what you're looking at if you've never been. We're gonna go ahead and try to get on the Minion ride again, but first we're gonna go ahead and try to grab a snack. I did see a little Minions, like I think it's like a kind of like a bakery kind of shop, so we're gonna see if there's anything good there that we can grab. We don't want to grab food just yet, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if we're gonna eat anything from here, so I guess we'll decide what we're gonna go ahead and grab to eat as well. But before we go back down to the adventure, we are going to go to Diagon Alley and see if we can get on the Bank of Gringotts ride. That one is another 4D ride, and I think it's one of the better rides here on the Universal side. But I think we've done just about everything we can do for the time being here on Universal side.
And here we are entering the Bake My Day bakery, which is for the Minions, as I had said. And I think it's kind of funny because when you take a look around, there's so many nice, everything is Minion based. And also notice that there is one with the bow and arrow, and if you look at the ceiling, they threw it at them, so now they're stuck on the ceiling. Here are the prices for the foods as well, and these are all the different things that they have to offer. Staff is very nice, very inviting, and they all look very cute in their little outfits.
My little brother got a shark red velvet cake.
Shark cupcake.
Shark cupcake, sorry. I'm gonna even try and see what he thinks. What do you think? Good? Alright. Do you like red velvet? Do you like red velvet?
No.
It's alright? Alright. There we go. Out of 10.
That's 7.
Alright, gives it a 7. Alright. Then again, he's hating like butterbeer, so are we really going to believe him? Are we really going to take whatever he says? And I did get something myself as well. I believe I got a Minion banana cream cake pop, so we're going to give that a try as well and see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. It's actually kind of heavy. I'm not gonna lie. So it is quite a bit. So I don't think you're gonna plan on getting more than one anyway. Definitely just a banana. You know what's crazy is I really do like the Minions, and I know it's like kind of a bit of a meme for like older people to like Minions, like when you see all those terrible memes. But I really like the Minions, and the fact on top of that they eat bananas and like bananas just makes it, I don't know, that's my favorite fruit as well. So I think that's pretty funny. And the eyeball itself seems to be chocolate. That's pretty good as well. As long as I can't complain. 10 out of 10. Plus, might be a little biased because I do like the Minions. But okay, who's gonna stop me? It's my video. But I'm gonna finish this off, and then we're gonna go ride the Minions. There's no further delay, but I think it's at 35 minutes. So we're gonna be waiting for a little while, and then we're gonna head over to Diagon Alley.
As part of your assignment, you may need to go deep undercover. Visit exotic locations and be equipped with the latest supervillain tools in the international language of farce. Bonus of all, working alongside the greatest villain in the world. You know I meant me, right? And move forward, filling in all the available space in front of you. Don't delay. This is going to be really fun. For me, you will all be great minions, I can tell. You want to know who is my favorite minion? You are. Well, you soon will be. You will be turned into minions. Months ago, my chief scientist, Dr. Nefario, created a device that could turn everyday boring civilians like you into... This one. Okay, before we begin your training, we need to do a routine body scan. Can't have you bring in any human germs into the lab. It's nothing serious, just some high-density lasers. They're very, very powerful. It will not hurt me a bit. Some of you have not showered in like a week. Gross! Not naming names, but it's those guys. Lucky for you, I'm in a bit of a time crunch and I'm feeling generous. But you better shower when you get back to your hotel. And don't go right to the pool.
So we did just get off of the Minion ride. Again, you saw the inside of it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think it's great because it has a lot of, things that are seen in the movie. Yeah, it has a family tree. And then Dr. Nefario in a bathing suit, I guess. I don't know why that would be in Gru's house, because I think that's what we're supposed to be inside of. But now we're going to be maybe heading to our final destination for the day, last ride of the day, and that's going to be the Escape from Gringotts. So that's going to be the last ride that we're probably going to get on over here. I think we've done just about all the big rides on this end. I don't think we really left any rides unturned. If you're looking at getting rides that you can ride over and over and over again, on this side it does seem like there's more 4D experiences. It's going to be the Islands of Adventure side, in which you're going to see more roller coasters and a lot less 4D experiences. I think the best part of over here is that there's Diagon Alley, and I think that's probably one of the most popular parts of this park. Like there's that little bit over there on Islands of Adventure, but nothing can compare to what we're about to see. So we're probably just going to walk around a little bit. They also do have a dragon out there that you can see. So we'll go over there. It's going to be a little bit of a walk and just be taking a look around. They have a little bit of a dancing group as well. I do come out a couple times of the day, and it's just to think about the fact that this is what they do for work, right? And the amount of time, the choreography that they have to practice to do this every single day and staying fit, it's just kind of crazy to me. Making sure that everything goes right. I don't know. I think that's that's a, you know, form of art itself. And I think it's awesome that people do that. So you see, it doesn't matter what you want to do, follow your dreams.
And I was also wondering why the Fast and Furious ride was down. I was thinking that it was probably down for maintenance, but after doing further research, it looks like it's being used as a queue for Halloween Horror Nights.
So we eventually Diagon Alley and we see the dragon up there. Every little while it does go ahead and breathe fire, which is pretty cool. And here's the shops and everything else around as well. Yeah, so there's a couple places as well as Ollivanders, you know, for all your wand needs. And that's Gringotts Bank itself. And again, that is the dragon. That is a pretty big dragon. And I noticed something recently that if you see the reflection there, you can actually look like the dragon is inside there, which I think is really cool. So that was about a waste of about an hour. They continue to have delays on the ride. So by far, I think it's probably the 4th or 5th delay on rides, even with it not being a weather delay that I've seen today. It's by far been the worst experience that I had being here. So yeah, Universal Studios, yeah, I guess more than one reason as to why not be on this side of the park. As an adventure, it doesn't happen as much. Alright guys, that was a fail as well. We tried to watch the dragon. We waited because I believe it goes off every 10 to 15 minutes. It goes off, but it's been close to, I think I want to say 20 minutes that we waited for it. I don't know, just Universal all day today. It's been an hour. So again, my recommendation, go to Islands of Adventure. Alright guys, with that being said, I think we're gonna call it. It is almost 6 p.m., but I believe it says there's like a 55% chance of rain. And the last thing I want to do is just get stuck in that rain. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and look for food, head back to the hotel and look for some food, and then just go home. So.
You know, actually, from the DC, Superman, Flash, and Batman. I feel like they used to have.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we are back at the hotel, but we are already checked out. So it's actually very easy to check out. They just send you an email, basically kind of with an invoice of what's left on your bill. And I think you'll just be charged for it, and I think that's it. The other thing we really got charged for was the parking, which is $19 a day for overnight parking. So for example, today is the day that we are technically checking out, but they only charge you for the days that you're spending a night. So for example, even though we went yesterday and we spent today at Universal, you'd have to pay for that parking. So at the end of the day, at least saves you at least 1 day of parking if you don't have anything past a power pass, because I believe it's like $19 if you have a annual pass. But if you're just here on vacation and you don't have parking is typically about $32. So staying here and leaving your car here and having a shuttle for it might be saving you a couple bucks.
And again guys, because I am the worst YouTuber that ever existed, I do not have an outro video, but thank you guys so much for the support recently. These videos have been doing very well, and it just kind of gives me a little more motivation to continue to push out the content. So thank you guys again. Always make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next week. See ya.